Alright, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson. Coming at you with a pair of fight announcements out of Wmma Championship. So Wmma has announced the full fight card for Wmma Championship Heavy Hitters that's going to go down January 14th in Singapore. And I'll tell you what, these are a couple of bangers. Absolute bangers on this fight card. First up, we're going to talk about the main event, Strawweight, 125-pound championship. The Panda, Xiong JingNan, is back defending her title against dangerous judoka Ayaka Miura. This is the fight that made the most sense. I approve of this fight wholeheartedly. Very much looking forward to this one. Both bring in some tools and some weapons that could be very dangerous for the other. Of course, Xiong, she is on an absolute hot streak right now. Miura had, a bit of a drop-off recently, but then picked up another win, and this is the fight that makes most sense for this title at this point in time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. The Panda coming in at 16-2, Miura coming in at 11-3. Now, Xiong is riding 2 straight wins over Tiffany, and then most recently defeated Michelle Nicolini a few months ago. She does have a lone loss to Angela Lee, but at 125 pounds in Wmma Championship, she is undefeated. Now, Ayaka Miura, on the other hand, coming in at 11-3. Now, she is coming in off of a win off of Hayani Bastos via scarf hold Americana, her signature submission 7 months ago. Before that, had a loss to Tiffany via TKO little less than 2 years ago. But other than that, she had been riding a nice winning streak before that as well. Both are bringing in some momentum to this bout. Let's see. Xiong is the older fighter, 34-31 for Miura. And looks like Xiong is the taller fighter as well, 5'5", 165 centimeters to 5'2", 157 centimeters for Miura. Now, like I said earlier, each of these fighters bring in aspects to this fight that are very dangerous for the other. For Xiong, she brings in very heavy-handed, accurate boxing. And if you're familiar with Miura's career, if you've seen her loss to Tiffany and her loss to Viviane Araújo way back in Pancrase, good, heavy-handed, accurate boxing is Miura's weakness. Her striking has always been a little behind her grappling. Actually, I should say it's way behind her grappling. What Miura does really well, though, is getting her opponents to the ground. She gets inside. She gets into range to use her judo, gets her opponents to the ground, gets them into that scarf hold, and gets it. Usually the Americana is her signature one. I think she's also done some scarf hold arm bars as well. But she is an absolute specialist with that scarf hold armbar. You look at this division, Xiong has basically cleared it out of everyone but Ayaka Miura. So this fight absolutely made the most sense. Now, Miura does have that one recent loss earlier this year to Tiffany, but it's not a big deal because she did come back and get that win. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm a fan of both of these fighters. I'll be cheering for each of them. You don't want to watch. I don't want to see either of them lose, but I'm really looking forward to this. I want to see if Miura can get past Xiong's punches to enact her game. And on the other hand, I want to see if Xiong can use her boxing, use that height advantage, and use her boxing skills to keep Miura at the end of her punches the same way that Tiffany and Viviane Araújo have before her. So this one should be an absolute banger. And hey, it's for the title and it's the main event. So got to commend Wmma Championship for that one. Also, in the one strawweight 125-pound division, we have Tiffany No Chill Teo taking on Meng, who is moving up from the one atomweight division. This one caught me a little bit by surprise. I did not expect Meng to move up in weight, but it's not. I didn't expect it, but when I really think about it, I shouldn't be that surprised. Because Meng had fought at, 115 her entire career outside of one championship. I was surprised that she was still able to make it in one championship with the hydration and everything. Maybe she just wasn't cutting that much weight. Maybe she's decided now that she wants to try her hand at a heavier division. But should make for an interesting bout. Let's take a look at the stats on this one. No Chill coming in at 9-2. Meng coming in at 17-5. So the overall experience advantage goes to Meng. Now, both ladies are coming in off of losses. Tio to Xiong JingNan a little over a year ago. Meng coming in off of a loss to Ritu Phogat in the one Atomweight Grand Prix about 3.5 months ago. Don't have an age available for Tio. I believe she is the elder fighter. I want to say she's about 31, maybe 32. Late 20s, early 30s for sure. Meng is the younger fighter, 25 years old. It seems like she's been fighting forever, but she is only 25 years old. I always get shocked seeing Meng age there. Tio is slightly taller, 5 feet 5 inch, 165 centimeters to 5'4", 162 centimeters for Meng. No reach available for Tio. Meng is listed at 64.6 inch, 164 centimeters. I imagine Tio is actually going to have the longer reach here, just slightly longer. So this is an interesting one. Both primarily striking-based fighters. Now Tio, some good, accurate punching. Meng she packs the power. She packed the power at 115. I wouldn't be surprised if that power carries over to 125 pounds. I would not be surprised by that at all. So this right here, you have a striker's delight. Both ladies are going to come out here and look to lay hands on each other. This might go to the ground, but I wouldn't be too shocked if it never hits the ground. This, if you are a fan of mixed martial arts striking, this is definitely going to be the fight for you to watch. This should be a fun one. But the big question is going to be, will Meng power transfer to 125 pounds? I wouldn't be surprised, because if you're not cutting as much weight, you're not, every time you cut weight like that, you're actually sacrificing power, you're sacrificing endurance, and for Meng case, she might have been sacrificing, the gas tank as well. I just thought of that now, Moving up in weight might allow her to go into the later rounds a little bit better, because she was definitely gassing hard in that fight with Ritu Phogat, which I believe was like one of the only times, only the second time she had gone the distance in one championship. So it's definitely going to be some questions surrounding her move up in weight that will be answered with the fight against Tiffany, the former two-time title challenger. So here you have a fight where if Meng were to win, boom, you automatically have the next title challenger for the winner of the main event between Xiong and Miura. So that it might actually work out better for one championship if Meng gets the win here. So anyway, these two fights are going down at one championship heavy hitters in Singapore on January 14th. Let me know your thoughts on these two bouts in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a like, share it as well, help the channel grow and spread the news. And while you're at it, go ahead, subscribe to Wmma Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.